Good morning, everybody. We have a big day ahead of us today. We are going to be selling some valuables, getting some more equipment for the channel, and I'll take you along with me today. See you soon. So the reason behind getting the new equipment is pretty simple. So as you guys might notice, the quality right here, right now, is actually a lot better than what you've been seeing in the past videos. That's because all of the equipment that I have for my vlogging setup right now is a very, very old iPhone 13, I believe. It's this one. I believe it's a 13. I can look at the version, but it has been dropped. It has been scratched. It is years old. This phone has never had a case in the entirety of its life. You can see the chips off of it. And so the front-facing camera, I mean, I don't know if I can get the detail on that, but you guys can see like just how scratched up the top of it is. And so unless I I have to clean the crap out of this lens to be able to get any kind of good video off of it, and it's mostly the highlights. All of the lights are super bright and they like kind of drown me out. So that was what I had access to. I have my old work phone still, and I'm gonna be able to have access to that until I leave. And so that's what I'm filming on right now. It's a Galaxy S23. So it's just a brand new phone and it records at a much higher resolution. I also have an iPad. I have the laptop that you guys saw in the past video, I believe. So here's where it's all gonna come together. I am no longer going to have access to this phone, and I have been running it kind of back and forth in my head, and I really don't want to use Madi's phone constantly all the time. It is her phone. She has a newer iPhone. I think it's like a 15, 16, or a 17. She got it from her work. It would be really annoying to just have to transfer files between that device, probably my own device, and then like an iPad and all this other stuff. And so I don't want to upgrade my phone. I don't need to. It's been fine. It has always worked for me. I will get a new one if I have to, but until this one is just totally done for or the battery lasts like 10 minutes or something, I'm gonna keep it. That means that I only have this and Madi's phone to have access to. So I have decided that I did some deal hunting, and what I found is that there is a setup out there called a DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Then I'm going to get one that is the creator combo. So that's gonna be later in this video today. But the biggest reason behind getting that is because I don't want to give you guys bad quality video. The other cool thing is that the audio is going to be a lot better as well. I don't have to use my earbuds. I don't know if you guys noticed that in the previous videos, but I use my earbuds because even the speaker on my phone is not that great either. It comes with a microphone that I'm gonna be able to attach. It's gonna be a much better picture quality, and it comes with a bunch of cool modes. Like it has different variable zooms, it has different attachment lenses. It has a travel carry case. I'm gonna do like a review on it. I'm just gonna show you guys. I'm gonna do an unboxing. Next video, I'm probably gonna film the other content from there on. I found one at Best Buy. It is an open box again. So this one says that it retails it's so confusing with all the packages that they have online. Like it's so confusing, but basically this one retailed at $780 to $850, somewhere in there. It's in excellent condition. It's advertised for, I believe, $625. I'm gonna see if I can still talk the price down even more, and the only reason being is because on eBay, I've seen that exact same one, and it looks like they're all brand new from multiple different sources for $500. I'm just gonna try to not overpay for the setup. So I'm gonna bring you guys with me. I'm gonna sell those valuables, and we'll do check-ins throughout the day. See you soon. You know, sometimes the reality of what is going on, it hits at different points and it creates a lot of different kinds of emotions. I've been confident in this decision for a long time now. I already knew that I was going to live abroad. I knew that in my heart probably 6 months ago. I didn't know when it would happen. I didn't know how, and I didn't know when the right time would be. And that's why you hear me talk about God sometimes in my videos, or you'll see like my cross on my neck. I really do the very best that I can to try to live that lifestyle, a Christian lifestyle. It's really hard for me sometimes to decipher whether it's my own thinking or if it was God's will, not my will. this whole thing feels correct, and I am going to be with my wife. I have made that commitment to another person. I did it in a way that honors God. I truly believe in my heart that if I do this with an open mind, an honest heart, that I live the example, pursue his final mission for myself, that he will bless the journey and that I will not need to worry. Having God alongside me with a lot of this stuff has really helped. You pray every day. I try to have like a conversation, not a prayer. I'll say like a formal prayer like in the morning maybe, and then I'll say a lot of casual like, hello, how are you doing? Just like I'm talking to you guys in the car and things like that. I'm just very grateful that God has given me these opportunities. In terms of the emotions, like it's nervous, it's excited, it's like sometimes like sometimes it sets in, sometimes like it'll hit you, you're like, oh wow, like this is actually happening, like this is for real. I do miss my wife very dearly. The last time I saw her was almost 2 months ago, and that's one of the difficulties about doing what I'm doing. There was a very specific reason why I went with the Philippines. There's a reason why I went that direction. If you guys would like to talk about that more or talk to me about that in private, you're more than welcome to. I'm not sure how much of the inner workings of my mind that I want to give yet. I haven't seen her in a long time. I've missed her so dearly, and so I'm excited that we're going to be able to close that and then not have to worry about separation for a long time. That is obviously a bonus in my opinion. I think another thing too is that I'm really excited for the relationships that I'm going to be forming out there. The people from the Philippines, and you guys are going to see this because I'm going to be filming it, and you're going to see like what the culture is like. But the difference in the mindset of like an American versus a Filipino person, that like I am nothing like them at all, especially with the way that I was raised. At the end of the day, I would say one of the biggest positives or one of the biggest things that I've noticed that's kind of a plus over the United States is that most people there are just very, very friendly. They're very respecting, and they're very loving people, like blind love. They don't care what you look like, they don't care what you smell like, they don't care, as long as you are respectful and like you're not like a nuisance, they're gonna find a way to accept you. They even like will share food with you, which was very different than America. And that translated, for example, into like Madi's family. In my previous dating experiences with American women, there is always a family on the other end of that. There always is with every woman. But there's like this culture here in America where as the man in the relationship, you are here to impress. You are here to show, especially the father. I believe that that's kind of the overall traditional thing with America, is that you have to get past the father. You have to get past him. And in the Philippines, it couldn't be more than the opposite. Like when I went to their village, I'm just gonna call it a village. I'm sure it's called something else. I'll get the official term, but by all intents and purposes, there's 100 people in a small, densely populated area. There's nobody else around. They all know each other very well. They're all somewhat related. We'll call it a village. So every person came up to me and hugged me. They were very interested in me because I don't look like them at all, and I don't dress like them at all. I don't talk like them at all. And so one of the cool things that I've experienced while traveling to the Philippines specifically, and I've heard that this happens in other areas, but you are treated very much like a celebrity. You are stared at in public. Like people will stare at you for over 10, 20 seconds. They'll just stare at you. They're also somewhat shy though. Like they're not afraid to like look at you and stare at you, but they're afraid to talk to you. Sometimes it just depends on who it is. They say sir constantly. Sir, yes, please, thank you. Like any store that you go to, they will call you sir. Just the most uniformly respectful country. I've never seen anything like it in America, that's for sure. But yeah, it's just very interesting. We got the sale done, and now we have plenty of money. We're gonna take this, and then another thing too, I know the store we're going to, I'm already on my way. We're gonna get some gas really quick. I've never ran into this situation before, but there's going to be a point where I have some of this left over. I want to get a better vlogging setup, and then I also want to get a drone. I'll explain more about that later. I don't know if I've talked about it earlier in this video because there's so many different edits at this point. Whenever I have this left over, I've never ran into this, but how do I take this cash and put it into my bank account when I don't have access to a physical branch? My personal and business checking is located in Arizona, 2,000 miles away, 2,500 miles away, and then Cash App. And so I'm gonna probably go into a bank today and ask them if there's anything, like how I could convert this into something that I could scan on my phone or give it to them and they can put it in my account number. I don't really know. It's weird, I've never ran into this before, but yeah, we'll take a look. We got the money, it's $1,600. Yeah, I just had a quick question. So I have a lot of cash and I don't have a local bank account. I have a bank account in Arizona and I have like a Cash App. I have like $1,500, and is there any way to convert that into like giving, like my thought would be like to give it to a bank, they create a check out of it and then you can do like a mobile deposit.
You would have to have an account
with the bank. Okay. Do you have any ideas as to how you could do that if you have no access to a physical branch?
You said it's Cash App?
Yeah, so I have Cash App and then I have Northern Bank of Arizona. But yeah, and then the dilemma is I have $1,500 cash. And I mean, I can use it, but I prefer not to, you know?
Does Cash App have a place where you can actually go to deposit cash?
So I'm going out of the country next week. My wife is in the Philippines. She's very curious to see what the different denominations of American money looks like. Mm-hmm. Would you be able to break this 100 down? And could I get like a 50, a 20, a 10, a 5, and a 1, and then whatever's left over?
She's never seen
American money. So she's curious.
But she probably thinks it'll look funny.
Yeah, their money, what's interesting is that it's durable. It has almost like a plastic film on it.
Most other countries' money is that way. So
yeah.
Like euros or...
We're a little far behind in that regard.
I've seen, what was the Icelandic money the other day. Yeah, that's all kind of that way. So.
Yeah, and they're all vibrant colors too, like yellows and pinks, and ours are all like blue still,
ours
blue
are
purple.
Just dull.
I still like ours though. Oh wow, nice job, thank you. I'm gonna have to tell her like, look, some Americans don't even know this exists, but I really appreciate your help.
No, you'll have to come back and tell me what you think.
Oh, I will.
Are you getting her this way?
We will, yeah. Plan is everything has been condensed, and I'm gonna be putting my car in a storage locker, and my lease was up, so I'm not looking at insane overhead back here. It'll be anywhere from 3 months to a year. I'm gonna be doing a lot of remote work. I started a vlog channel, things like that. I have enough savings to live like a luxurious life for 6 months, or if we kind of batten down about a year.
Over there.
Yeah, and so I have 3 different sources of income right now. They're all somewhat nominal, but as long as I can make some kind of income that's a little over $2,500, then it's gonna be sustainable. And you can stay there up to 3 years on extensions, and then you leave for 1 day, and then you come back again, you can do 3 years all over again. Okay, so I learned. She actually asked me, is there like a bank's locations tab on your Cash App? And I was like, I doubt it, but no, there is. So Cash App has a system worked out where you can go to Dollar General, Walmart, Walgreens, those select places, and you can do a manual deposit that way. I'm sure it's like a barcode thing that you scan or whatever, but that's really good to know because there might be places in the Philippines. There might be, I'm not sure. Shout out to Amanda. She's at Farmers State Bank, and she was incredibly sweet. She was asking questions about like the journey and what's going on. What I told her was true. Madi wanted to see American money and what all of that looked like what the differences are and how, yeah, just what it looks like. So Madi, I got your money for you. Now we're on our way to Best Buy. We got about an hour drive. Okay. Gotcha. All right, we're at the store. Let's go. So they sent me to the back of the store. I'm gonna take a look at a few of the things that they have here and see if they have a DJI section. This is the Osmo stuff. So as far as I understand it, it's that black one right there. and then it's gonna come with some more microphone setup. It's not gonna be 2 though, it's gonna be 1. And then they have all the different drones and stuff. To be honest, guys, I don't know what they have in stock. When I was looking for DJI's stuff, I'll be honest, like stores, they don't really stock it anymore. Like I went to Walmart, they don't have it. I went to Best Buy, they don't really have it either. So I don't know what's going on with DJI. Yeah, I'm gonna try to find an associate and see if we can find this thing. Excuse me. I need help finding a very, very specific item, and I have it here. There we go, it's kept this time, but it's an open box, and it says that it's here.
Let me see here.
Sounds good.
This is showing that they're all unavailable. All unavailable.
She looked in the case and she said that she can't see any there. She said she's going back to the warehouse right now. It's those little double doors. I don't know if they're gonna have it in stock, and I was really worried about this, but Best Buy, I called first, and all it did was take me to a call center. I tried to call ahead of time to avoid stuff like this. So we'll find out. Alrighty guys, so they do have it. And what was your name? What was your name?
I'm Mercedes.
Mercedes over here at Best Buy just hooked me up. She found it, so we're good to go. I'm gonna take a look at the box and we'll be good to go. I'll see you in a second. And then I do have a question.
Sure.
So it is open box and I want to shop here. I did see some on eBay that were like $580. Is there anything that we could do about the price? It's at $625, I believe.
Okay. I don't know if we're price matching from eBay.
Would you do Amazon? And I actually might go buy something else. She just brought it straight
so
up.
we
but
can't do price matching on open box.
Oh, no worries, no worries. I'll still take it anyways.
Okay.
Just hold it here for me if you can.
Sure.
I'm gonna look at backpacks, I'll be back. Okay, so that's the other thing that I was thinking about. I'm about to travel with a new vlogging setup and a new drone and all this other stuff, but I need to be able to transport it safely, especially on an airplane. I don't want to put it onto a packed bag that I'm not having with me, because I don't know if the plane people are going to destroy the bag or whatever it is. Found some bags here. I'm going to do a little bit of research and see if there's one that would fit or that would make the most sense. I got some backpacks here, but it looks like they're made for cameras specifically. I was really hoping to find like a DJI specific one. I think that'd be cool. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT if any of these would work. So they do have the perfect backpack, but it's $160. So I'm gonna look around the entire store and see if there's anything else. If not, then we might get it. We'll see, we'll take a look at it. So I guess if you want a quality backpack, it is very expensive. I'm looking at the other ones. I went to the computer section. You can see them there, but those ones are $150 to $110. So it is expensive. I'm really on the fence about it because I had an idea that this was coming up. I mean, can I transport my stuff safely on the airplane? Yeah, with what I have, probably. The problem is that I just made this like a job. I just made vlogging like my life kind of thing, because that's the whole point. I think that it's going to be worth it. The way that I'm justifying it is that I'm lucky enough to know all the different types of modes of transport that I'm gonna have before getting there. And so I know that I'm gonna be on the back of a motorcycle sometimes. I'm gonna be in a jeepney sometimes. I'm telling you, I think I might get it, guys. This is what it looks like. So these are all the different bags that they have here. These are made for cameras and drones, but the smaller ones here are not gonna work. This would not work. I have to do one of these two. ChatGPT was saying that this one's gonna be probably the best one. So I'm gonna pull it off the shelf. Dang man, it's got like stains and stuff on it. Somebody spilled something on it. You can see that. So it's got a sleeve for a laptop. That was important to me. It's got another sleeve. It's got all the goodies in it still. Looks like it has a couple dividers. Yeah, it's got a couple dividers. I wonder what this is for. Maybe a poncho of some kind? It's pretty shallow. Like this compartment ends like right here. And then it has the bottom compartment. What does this look like? It's got a whole compartment for all kinds of stuff. Looks like there's a couple different options too. You hold it like that as well. I think I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna do a quick search. and see if there's anything else out there that I could get maybe a little bit cheaper, but this is probably what I'm going to carry with me everywhere, so that way I can pull this stuff out and do crazy stuff, so that way everybody can see every moment and nothing is ever missed. I'm literally going to sit here on the shelf in Best Buy and I'm going to look it up. All right, I've concluded that it would be wise to try Target and Walmart as well. The number to beat is 162. Luckily, we're in a shopping center, so they're right next to each other. I'm gonna go ahead and purchase this Osmo 3 Creator Combo. They could not do anything about the price, unfortunately, but that's okay. So I'm gonna go check out. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm not happy. I drove an hour and a half all the way here. I got here, I gave them the specific SKU number. They go to tell me, well, I went to inspect the box, and the transmitter, the receiver, the windscreens, all of the wireless microphone setup was missing out of the box. So somebody purchased it, they stole that contents out of the box, and then they returned it, got a full refund. So I guess that's the joys that you get with trying to get deals and trying to find stuff cheaper, which I've never done in my life. This is the first time I've ever tried to be cheap on something. What's even more frustrating is that, yeah, these shelves are empty. It's not like I can just buy a regular one. They're not available. You cannot order it through Best Buy. You cannot pick it up through Best Buy. That was it. That was the only one they had. And now, because the contents is missing out of the box, they don't know if they can even sell it to me. This is what it's like. Yeah, I'm super frustrated right now. I haven't eaten anything today either, so I'm just not happy at all. But the only optimism or hope that we have is that she said she's gonna put the information in and see if they would discount it again, or if they're just gonna recycle it. So whatever, dude. I'm gonna go to Target next. You know, I'm upset right now. I have a feeling that it's gonna be very hard to get my hands on one of those. What I'm noticing is that they're not available in stores. But what's cool is that I just ordered from Panda Express, and if you just listen for God, I promise you will have him speak to you. And so I'm upset. I'm going through all this. I go to the drive-thru at Panda Express, and the guy gave me my card back, and he was like, "You have a blessed day," which is, I haven't heard that before. Nobody said that to me ever while I've lived out here. And I know you saw my cross probably, but I feel like that's just God saying, like, you know, it's okay. Maybe it's a good reminder to let his will take place and not mine. You can see me on camera right now. I'm trying to take my will into my own hands, and I need to kind of let it go. I finally found the problem, and man, it would be nice if somebody would just say something. Like, I've been asking ChatGPT a lot of questions about this stuff, the specs, things like that. I have been to Walmart, I have been to Target, I have been to Best Buy, and nobody has any stock of anything related to DJI. And the only reason why I was able to find this thing that I might not even be able to get is because it was an open box. So they brought it back, and now they therefore had to stock it. But I guess DJI pissed off America somehow, and they have been blacklisted as on the import list. So DJI is not allowed to be sold in America currently, which means that I am forced to go to the used market. So we're gonna loop back over to Best Buy. She said if she put it in, it usually takes about an hour to see if she needs to find out if they're gonna recycle it or sell it. If I can buy that one, I will, even without the microphone. So they would just readjust it as an open box for a single camera instead of the whole creator combo. It came with everything that way. It just was missing, honestly, one of my favorite parts, which is the better audio. I just got back out of Best Buy. Mercedes, the representative that I've been dealing with, she's sweet and she's great. Everybody that I've dealt with at Best Buy is great. I went in there and I said, hey, so what's the status? She basically said, I don't know if we're gonna have to recycle it, if I'm gonna be able to sell it or what. After I just asked, they can't sell it. They can't sell it. And the reason being is because it was an open box and it was labeled as a creator combo. So the price tag was higher. It was like $700 or $800 MSRP. The open box brought it to like $625 or something like that. So that is a price drop. Because the mic and its contents are not there, she said that she would have to value the camera at like $400, and their system will not allow them to do that. These are like the two options that we have right now. So we've gone through it all. We've looked at the stores. We know that a store is not going to be an option. What is cool is that DJI products are still sold on Amazon, so that is an option. Now, the upside to Amazon, obviously, it's brand new. I am going to check for a refurbished section. I heard that they do have that, so maybe I could save a little bit there. But the only other option that I got is I have sent over 30 to 35 messages on Facebook Marketplace. Sometimes some of them up to 200 miles away from my house. I've sent to all DJI products that I've wanted. The three things that we're looking for: a DJI Mini 3 Pro or a Mini 4 Pro. That's going to be the drone setup. And then obviously the Osmo Pocket 3 and a backpack. The only other thing that I have lined up on Facebook Marketplace, I've only gotten 3 hits back. 2 of them in terms of the drone wanted to schedule for Monday or Tuesday of next week. And then the one that replied for the Osmo Pocket 3 with the combo creator and all that other stuff is 6 hours away. Now the upside is that it was listed for $325 and he would be willing to do $300. So we're getting a really, really nice product for 65, 60, 70% off. But is it worth a 6-hour drive one way? It's either here, used, Amazon refurbished or new, or go to the Philippines and try to find a store there. They do sell DJI products there, but I'll tell you what, man, finding a store that sells the authentic product and and ensuring that everything goes smoothly, I don't have a guarantee. When you go on DJI's website, the Osmo Pocket 3 creator combo is not in stock. There's actually a lot of items. It's not only the camera that's not in stock, but the microphones are not in stock either, and the combo's not in stock. So it's like, you gotta find a way, man. This has been way more complicated than I thought it would be or than it needed to be, but here we are. This is what it's like, you know, it's real life. Yeah, we're gonna see what we can find in the computer, and then we have a fail-safe for tomorrow morning if we really, really want to drive 12 hours for this thing. Okay. I think I have a plan that I'm going to stick to this time. So this is what I came to. I would much rather have surety than driving until my eyeballs bleed to potentially get what I want. This is how it sits right now. I have ordered the Osmo Pocket 3 Creator Combo. It is not used. It is new. It's from Amazon. And I also ordered a backpack. Now, the plan is going to be that I have messaged, out of the 35 messages that I've sent to DJI related products on Facebook Marketplace, I would say 25 of them were about a drone. I've had a couple people get back to me and say, come back Monday, come back Tuesday. I have looked online, and straight up, this is the situation. Even if I ordered the drone right here, right now, it's right in front of me, it would not arrive until the 20th. I'm long gone by then. So I'm actually going to pass the ball back to you guys. What would you do if you were in my situation? If you had to get a DJI Mini 3 Pro or a Mini 4 Pro with the screen built into the controller as well as a battery, drop a comment. What would you do if you were me? But as it sits right now, 2 things on order. That backpack and the Osmo 3 will be here on Monday. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let things happen as they do. So if I get a message back on Facebook and that turns out to be a great deal, I'll go take it. If nothing materializes and I go all the way over to the Philippines and I have to find the drone there, I've already done a lot more research. You can find the drone there. It's just you might have to travel a little far, or you have to go to like a mall or something, but they do have the DJI products there. We're going to see what God provides. I'm not going to force the issue anymore. We do have some new things coming in, and I'm okay with that. So I'm going to let the drone go for now unless the opportunity presents itself, and then I'll put in this same kind of effort again in the Philippines if nothing materializes until then. That's pretty much it, guys. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Comment something as to what you would do with this situation. I appreciate you guys sticking around until the end. I also am going to be tagging the DJI products that I just bought into my description. I'm gonna see if I can set up an affiliate link. So if you like any of the stuff that I've been talking about lately, I'm gonna do a unboxing video on the Osmo, and then I'm also gonna be using the Osmo, doing a review as well. So yeah, I'm gonna plug those products in now, but yeah, they're just affiliate links if you wanna support the channel and you were in the market to be getting something like this, feel free to go ahead and grab it. I appreciate your guys' time. I'll catch you on the next one. I'm gonna edit this video now. JC out.